Today's episode we're going to be talking about first home buyers and the challenges that they're now going to have in being able to buy their first home. Over the past 10 years, a first home buyer has had the luxury of home loan providers allowing them to borrow 100% on their home loan. They've also had the luxury of the first home buyers grant, and they could borrow 100% and use the first home buyers grant to furnish their property. Well, things have changed a little bit. The first home buyers grant is being phased out as at Christmas time 2009, and home loan providers through the tightening of credit policies have reduced their lending ratios back from 100% to 95%. It now means that the first home buyer has to come up with 5% genuine savings. So it's going to be a real change of mindset for us all, because we haven't necessarily been conditioned to saving over the past 10 or 15 years because credit has been so readily available. The first home buyer, in finding 5% genuine savings, is going to be in for a bit of a challenge. 5% on an average medium house price in metropolitan Australia is on $400,000. They've got to come up with $20,000. Now, they've got to save that. So how do they save it? Well, they've got to develop the disciplines. Okay, they need some guidance, they need some support. We have, through the website, homeloanhints.com.au, savings calculators where you can identify how much you can put aside a week, a month, and then work out how long it's going to take you to be able to save your deposit. It means savings. You're going to need to identify what the must-haves in your lifestyle and what are the nice-to-haves. And it may mean the nice-to-haves need to be pushed aside. Genuine savings can be in the form of saving and showing that you've been able to save X amount of money over a 6-month period of time, and you've had the disciplines to do so, and you can provide that to the home loan provider. It could also be an investment or shares that you've had in an account and you've had running for greater than 6 months. But the money's been there and it's been available, but you haven't had the temptation to take that money out. You could also be gifted the 5% deposit. But again, you need to have that deposit placed into a bank account, and so it's sat there for 6 months and you haven't had the temptation to go and take that money out. So you can be gifted the genuine savings. So as you can see, the first home buyer is in for a real challenge to be able to come up with their deposit. At Home Loan Hints, we want to guide and support you to be able to show that you can buy that first home and realise the great Aussie dream of buying your own home.